Can Jalen Brunson replace anyone in the modern NBA top three? The NBA has always been defined by one question: who is the best player on the planet? For over a decade, that conversation was a closed loop: LeBron, Curry, Durant. But the landscape has shifted, the guard has changed. When you ask who sits at the summit of the modern game, three names consistently dominate: Nikola Jokic, the three-time MVP, a basketball savant who treats the court like a chessboard; Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the ultimate modern scorer, a master of tempo who has redefined perimeter efficiency; Victor Wembanyama, the 7'5" anomaly, a defensive anchor and offensive weapon unlike anything we have ever seen. But as of June 2026, there's a new variable. After a legendary postseason run and an NBA Finals MVP trophy now sitting in his cabinet, the debate has been blown wide open. Can Jalen Brunson, the man who just conquered the world, actually displace one of these three giants? Today we're breaking down the case for and against Brunson joining the NBA's untouchable elite. Before we rank him, we have to respect the path. Jalen Brunson isn't the prototype. He wasn't the high lottery pick destined for greatness. He was a second-round selection. He was labeled undersized. He was written off by scouts who looked at his frame rather than his fire. But Brunson didn't beat the odds with freakish athleticism. He beat them with a PhD in fundamentals. His game is a masterclass in pace. He manipulates the defense with hesitation, elite footwork, and a level of patience that is becoming a lost art. He doesn't just score, he dictates. When the stakes are at their peak, he is the one the ball finds. That 2026 Finals MVP wasn't just a trophy, it was the final stamp of approval on his legitimacy. He proved that he isn't just a good player, he is a championship engine. So, does he replace the Titan, Nikola Jokic? To put it bluntly, no, and here is why. Jokic is arguably the greatest offensive force in the history of the sport. He doesn't just play the game, he controls the geometry of the entire court. He can score 30, grab 15 rebounds, and drop 12 assists without breaking a sweat. Brunson is an elite offensive initiator, but Jokic provides a level of versatility that is effectively irreproducible. A 7-footer who facilitates like a point guard and shoots like a sniper creates a systemic advantage that no other player can match. Against Jokic, Brunson holds his own in leadership and scoring punch, but in terms of total impact, the Serbian center still sits in a tier of his own. Now the conversation gets interesting. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai is the definition of modern. He's got the length, the lateral quickness, and the defensive upside that allows him to change a game on both ends. When you look at the raw physical tools, the advantage tilts toward Shai. But here is where the argument shifts: the championship factor. Before 2026, this was a debate about scoring titles. After the ring, it's a debate about pedigree. If you're building a team for the next decade, you might lean toward SGA's youth and physical ceiling. But if you have 7 seconds on the clock in a Game 7 and you need a bucket to save your season, you're taking Jalen Brunson every single time. It's the closest call of the three, but Shai's sustained two-way consistency keeps him, for now, just a step ahead. And what about the alien, Victor Wembanyama? This is a battle of current greatness versus future history. Wemby is essentially a science experiment, a player with the wingspan of a center and the fluidity of a guard. His potential is, quite literally, unprecedented. But potential isn't production. Brunson has the hardware. He has the 45-point masterclass in a clinching finals game. He has proven he can carry a team through the gauntlet of the playoffs. Wemby is chasing that reality. If you ask a GM who they'd build around today, they'd pick the 7'5" kid in a heartbeat. But if you ask who is the better player right this second, Brunson has a very real, very legitimate case. So, does Brunson replace a top 3 player? Not yet. Sustained dominance is the final boss of the NBA, and the other three have spent years in the stratosphere. But the fact that we're even having this conversation, that a second-round pick forced his way into the room with the best on earth, is a legendary story in its own right. Jalen Brunson isn't just a superstar. He is a testament to the fact that talent is great, but toughness is forever. What do you think? Did the 2026 title change your top three? Let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.